Hello everyone! In this video, we are exploring the most dark and intense Korean dramas with serial killer themes that will leave you on the edge of your seat. So get ready for a wild ride as we count down the top 10 thrilling serial killers Korean dramas. Number 10. Blind. Releases at the end last year, Korean drama Blind is a crime thriller that follows two stories, a serial killer case at the present and the brutal torture of kids at Hope Welfare Orphanage of the past. The drama centers on Sung-joon, played by 2 PM Ok Tae-seun, who is investigating a serial killer case that seems to involve the members of a jury case that his brother, Sung-hoon, was the judge of. But the case soon starts bringing back memories of the siblings' hurtful past. A Pink's member, Jung Eun-ji, also starred in the drama as a social worker who was linked to the Hope Welfare case too. The drama is quite dark and often blurs the lines between good and evil, especially when it came to the past story and all those involved in it. Number 9. Beyond Evil. Beyond Evil was the talk of the town amongst fans when it was premiered on Viki and Netflix. The story takes place in a rural and seemingly mundane town that has an evil past. Yoo Jin-gu stars alongside Shin Hye-kyun in Beyond Evil. It follows two men, Han Ju-won and Lee Dong-sik, who go to extreme lengths to pursue the serial killer in their city. When a series of gruesome killings occur, the two work together to stop the culprit from killing more. As they do so, they start to look deeper than what the evidence shows, questioning the motives of those who are involved in the case. Beyond Evil will send viewers on a goose chase as everyone shows signs of being a suspect. Soompi describes the K-drama as, "Beyond Evil knows exactly when to pull the rug out from beneath its characters and when to hold back. We know only what the characters know, and sometimes even less than that." Number 8. GapDom. GapDom ran for 20 episodes in 2014 and gained popularity as it was based on the real-life Hwaesong serial murders. A series of murders occur between 1986 and 1993 in the fictional town of Ilton. It's about Moo Yeong, a Buddhist monk whose father is accused as the suspect of the GapDom serial murder case. Because of these accusations and the detective's way of investigating it, his father ends up killing himself. 20 years later, his son Moo Yeong, played by Yoon Sang-hyun, vows to become an officer to clear his father's name. Though the time limit expires, but a new series of murders shows an eerie similarity to the past murders. Moo Yeong joins the team of the detective who incriminated his father to find the real killer. Number 7. Suspicious Partner. The K-drama Suspicious Partner is often remembered for its crime storyline and as a legal drama. For fans who don't want the Terry and dark crime story all the way through, Suspicious Partner has moments of comedy and a romance between the main characters. It is a romantic comedy thriller about a talented prosecutor, No Jae-wook, played by Ji Chang-wook, who suffered trauma in his past that gets mixed up with a judicial trainee Bong, he played by Nam Jae-hyun, who ends up wrongfully accused of murder. And if things were not complicated enough, they then have to deal with a serial killer coming after them. This serial killer mystery is simple but well executed. It even includes a few twists and explores some interesting psychological issues. Number 6. Tell Me What You Saw. This serial killer K-drama is one of the most recognized when it comes to the storyline genre and perfect for Halloween. Tell Me What You Saw mixes raging revenge with the hunt to track down a murderer with a shocking twist. It follows a criminal profiler named Oh Hyun-jae, who lives in seclusion after the death of her fiancé in the hands of a serial killer. As a detective and his team start to investigate, they meet Choi Soo-young, a police officer from the country who has the ability to remember everything she sees exactly. Because of this, she is selected to partner with Oh Hyun-jae, who must uncover the truth behind the peppermint killer. the same one who killed his fiancée 5 years ago. Tell Me What You Saw is a must-watch thriller crime drama that will have viewers feeling chills. Number 5. Voice. Voice aired in 2017 to critical acclaim for its unique take on a hero intertwined with a brutal serial killer. The K-drama broke a record and has been renewed for 4 seasons so far. The drama stars Jang Hook as Moo Jin-hyuk, a mad dog detective who loses everything after his wife is murdered. That same day, Kang Kwon-ju, played by Lee Hae-na, works at the emergency call center, hears that her father's murdered by the same killer. Years later, the two characters meet in a fateful encounter to solve cases together. The unique character twist is Kwon-ju has perfect psychoacoustic skills. The killer from their past returns, and Kwon-ju and Jin-hyuk will stop at nothing to apprehend him. Soupy also calls its Season 1 killer one of the most chilling and memorable in K-dramas. Number 4. Psychopath Diary. Psychopath Diary is about Yuk Dong-sik, a timid guy who, after facing one disappointment and another's, decides to commit suicide. But during his attempt, he picks up a serial murderer's diary after witnessing him kill someone. As he is trying to run away from the murderer, he gets hit by a car and loses his memory. With the serial murderer's diary in his possession, he starts believing that he is indeed a serial killer. Meanwhile, neighborhood police officer Shim Bo-kyung starts investigating a case of serial homicide. After encountering Dong-sik a few times, she believes that he is a kind man, but eventually starts suspecting him to be more than what he seems. This serial killer drama stars Yoon Se-yoon, Jung In-sun, Park Sung-hoon, and Lee Han-wei. Number 3. Train. This unique K-drama with blended elements of crime and fantasy will leave you thinking about how different choices can lead us to various destinations. Train is a 12-episode drama that stars Yoon Se-yoon as Seo Do-won, who works as a detective to escape the guilt brought to him after his drunkard father kills another man. Seo Do-won's life changes when Seo Kyung, the woman he loves, becomes the latest victim of a serial killer. One day, he discovers corpses buried in an abandoned train station, which the police force eventually classifies as a serial murder case. Things get weird, however, when a dead victim turns up alive. They realize that the mysterious train showing up in the station is a portal between parallel universes. Do-won gains the ability to travel between parallel worlds, and as he travels back and forth between different worlds, he tries to protect Seo Kyung in one and vows to catch the serial killer in the other world. Number 2. Flower of Evil. Flower of Evil follows Bae Ki-sung, a craftsman who seems like the ideal husband to his wife and daughter. Bae Ki-sung has everything many people dream of: a successful career and a happy family with his wife, Choi Ji-won. Though his life is seemingly perfect, he's hiding a dark secret that his wife must eventually uncover. Everything begins to fall apart when his wife, who happens to be a detective, starts investigating a string of unexplained murders. She starts noticing her husband's strange behavior, which leaves her wondering if he could be hiding something from her about his identity. This also means breaking down the foundations of their happy life. The main lead of the drama includes Lee Seung-gi and Moon Chul-won, along with other cast members, and is available to binge-watch on Netflix and Viu. Number 1. Mouse. The 2021 crime thriller Mouse was a hot topic when it premiered in March 2021. The premise for Mouse was inspired by the real-life Incheon Elementary School murder case in 2017. Its premise relied on the one question that investigators would often ask themselves: are killers born, or does circumstance create them? In the drama, Lee Seung-gi played Jong Bo-ryum, a dedicated police detective with a past connected to a serial killer. As a new killer tied to his past arises, it leads him to join forces with a local town police officer, Go Mu-chi, played by Lee Hee-jun. As the two characters search for clues and investigate the case, more brutal killings occur, and they soon realize there is one essential thread tying them together. In the backdrop of the K-drama is storyline of a scientist who can test if an unborn child holds the DNA to become a killer.